This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Olivier Vernon not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Goff. And he's going to go down again. Josh Morrow in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long. Goff now looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Wood. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hey, boys, got 4. 180.
On first and 10, Goff under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Manning and the Giants come up now first and 10 at their own 42. Now Manning, and his first look is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Manning again here on second and 10. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work,
rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
it really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Block 20.
Here's Goff now on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Olivier Vernon in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
4 down. Check. Shot. 20.
3rd and long. It's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Here's Manning to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Into the red zone now. Manning. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A handoff to Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
13, check 13.
On first down, Manning. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
He finds Beckham complete. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
We go, Salad. 180.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
We got 4.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
This is taken at the 23. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, guys, check me out. Blue 80.
Manning to throw on second down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On second down, here's Goff. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
3 down.
On 1st down, Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Manning over the middle to Beckham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Giant 1st down. Manning to an open Beckham.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Manning now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing now is Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Manning able to find OBJ there for a Giants 1st down. Manning now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check. 3 down.
Now Manning again. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Alert.
Again, it's Manning. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Is that happening? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
180.
To throw on second down is gone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Try to get it to Woods, and it's third down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Fielded just inside the 20. Skirts by him at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Manning. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
And it's a fumble. And who's got it? The Giants.